Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, going over our intraday swing and long perspective after today's CPI. Again, getting a spike, getting a pullback midday, as we did have, again, news that the U.S. had a drone over the Black Sea, and then Russia had a plane that ran into this drone. So we had a pullback midday, and now we are retesting our 200-day moving average as we're leading into tomorrow's PPI inflation report after today's CPI report. Again, prior, we did have our doji candle coming out. We had our follow through with our PPI 2 days later with our gravestone doji coming out here. We had our continuation on lower. Now we're having PPI coming out the very next day after CPI coming into tomorrow. And then Friday, don't forget, we have quad witching, a very large option expiration. I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for from here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you want to see pre-market news that you want to be watching, if you're looking for data sets that you want to be watching, for example, 30 minutes before market open, the market very much does react to certain data sets and you didn't know that they were coming out, or 30 minutes after market open if you guys are trading out the gate movers, or just looking for those major volatile breakouts on news that we mention every single day in the Instables room, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the spy with you guys here, looking at our intraday perspective off the bat, again, looking at our daily candle structure so we can anticipate what we're looking for going into tomorrow. As you guys can see here, again, retesting our 0.382 fib that we have been talking about here, exactly here sitting on our 0.382 fib. Again, prior we had our gravestone doji coming out after PPI. We continued on lower here. And so we are very cautious going into tomorrow, but if we happen to have a better PPI, we happen to have a relief rally, possibly from this drone and plane situation that may be a nothing burger, and we possibly do continue on higher on that anticipation of rate cuts that could possibly come again after these bank failures. If they do get bailed out, if there is any possible news of that bailout, then that would be that possible anticipation on those rate cuts, and we would have possibly that short-term rally. Or if we are going to possibly continue on lower, we have a worse PPI than expected, we possibly do continue on with that bearish momentum. So again, that is our intraday perspective. Now looking at our swing trade perspective, looking at our weekly chart, what we are looking out for here is to see if we can possibly close this candle above our 50-day moving average. Again, our red line here above our 50-day moving average. If we do close above our 50-day, or if we do possibly continue on with a rejection going into the rest of this week, as we are still closing this candle here and very much testing our 50-day moving average, which we are cautious for intraday, and that very much could be that continuation on a rejection. Again, we had this happen on our monthly chart. We mentioned that we were testing our 20 monthly moving average. We had a rejection candle. After we were testing, we did not close that candle. Then we ended up closing on a rejection. Again, after this follow through below our 20-day and our 50-day, we want to make sure we are cautious to make sure that this is not going to be a rejection candle and that we do close above our 50-day for that possible outlook going into next week to possibly give us any bullish candle structure above our 20-day. That's our bullish outlook. Again, if we're looking for that bearish candle structure, in my opinion, what we would be looking for is our 20-day to start to curl back over and to see if we will get that possible bearish candle structure here, possible bounce and continuation on lower with an engulfing candle would be an example of a bearish candle setup. So again, that's what we're looking for from our swing perspective. That is our weekly chart, and looking at our long perspective as we're looking at our weekly chart, which will confirm which candle we close with here. Again, we mentioned again last month that we were sitting on a full solid green bar here, but mentioned again, like I said, on the weekly chart that we were testing here on our 20-month moving average, and we did get this rejection candle, and then we did get a follow through on this rejection candle all the way down to our 50-month moving average, just like we had prior, just like we mentioned, that is possible, and sure enough, that did happen. So again, now we are bouncing from our 50-month moving average, sitting on a doji candle, not closing here still, very much still closing this candle within the next 2 weeks. We will see if this candle possibly closes above and below our prior body candle by any given chance. If we possibly get that bullish momentum, then we will be looking to see if we can possibly close above our 20-month moving average if we are going to continue on higher. That is our long-term perspective. We need to close above our 20-month moving average. And again, overall, looking at our EMA lines on our MACD, as we did cross lower here, we have been again selling off throughout the duration of our cross with our 12 and our 26 that have been crossing lower here and still are crossing lower. So we are looking to see if we can possibly start to curl up for that possible cross with our 12 above our 26 if we are going to have, again, that confirmation on long-term momentum. And the reason why we are watching out for this is because we have been decreasing in sell pressure here on the MACD. So we will keep that on watch on the monthly chart. Now, to recap on our daily chart, looking at our intraday perspective going into tomorrow, again with PPI, we have a possible follow through to our 0.5 fib. Again, that is our 396.52 level that we will possibly test. Not exactly as interested here in this spike and continuation on higher as I am for a possible rejection on our 20-day. If we continue to curl down here, we possibly get confirmation, and then we possibly gap back below our 391 level. That would be that larger reaction that, in my opinion, we would be more heavy on for that confirmation on that bearish candle structure, or we get that possible continuation on higher and we will get confirmation above our 20-day. We will let the play come to us here, in my opinion, with data coming out tomorrow. Again, quad witching on Friday, that could be that larger reaction. We'll see exactly what happens as we overall anticipate next Wednesday's Fed rate hike, where Powell will speak as well. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, again, major volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Instabills room, go to instabulls.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instabulls, continue to take with Mark. Gives us very nice breakouts today. Very cautious on the week as we had a lot of data coming out leading into next week with Fed rate hikes. We'll see exactly what happens. But again, taking with Mark, give us a very nice breakout with PXMD. Again, unexpected, but making sure that we're always on watch is what we always will continue to do in the Instabills room. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.